5 Most Mysterious Cases of Forbidden History. The Alien Pharaoh. Akhenaten was the first pharaoh to change the religion of Egypt and forced his people to abandon the old gods and ordered them to worship only one god, Aten. He also erased the monuments of Amun and Mut and replaced them with the sun disk god, and built a whole new capital called Amarna. The pharaoh was known to have a very strange, almost alien-like appearance, such as having large almond eyes, a small protruding abdomen, weirdly thin limbs, and a large skull. Stuart Fleischmann mapped the genome of 9 pharaohs, out of which 8 were normal, but Akhenaten's was strange. His DNA showed unusual growth in the cerebral cortex, which meant he had a mutation leading his brain to grow larger than normal. Some even believe that Akhenaten was an alien-human hybrid. The Grand Canyon Forbidden Zone. In 1909, a local newspaper in Arizona reported that archaeologists have found an Egyptian cave in Grand Canyon. An explorer was floating down the Colorado River when he noticed a cave carved into the side of one of the cliffs. The guy alerted the Smithsonian, who sent a team of scientists for investigation. They were surprised to discover Egyptian artifacts in the cave, and the Smithsonian hauled about 40 full truckloads of artifacts. When asked, they denied all the claims of finding any cave and artifacts inside it. Ancient origins support the fact that many geological formations in Grand Canyon were named after Egyptian and Hindu gods, but no one knows who named these places. There is a forbidden zone in the area where hikers and researchers are not allowed. The zone is full of ancient tunnels carved out by Hopi people, and no one can enter and no permits will ever be issued. The Code of Ur-Nammu. This code is said to be the oldest surviving code of law and was written on several clay tablets by Sumerians. The code was discovered in the 1900s by archaeologists during the excavation of the ancient city of Nippur in Iraq. They found the book in 2 pieces, one detailing the origins of the code and another one proclaiming the 5 main laws. After discovering and translating all the codes, archaeologists revealed 40 laws written by Sumerians to be obeyed by all. What's interesting is that the laws are quite similar to our laws today. For serious offenses, punishment was the end of life, and for other violations it was imprisonment or hefty fines. The codes might have been written by King Ur-Nammu or his son in the 3rd millennium BC. Neolithic Egypt. According to some experts, Neolithic activity in Egypt began around 6,000 years before the first pharaoh. The lifestyle and technological advancement of these people allowed the country to blossom into an advanced civilization. The archaeologists are trying to gain some information on the Egyptian ancestors, but it is extremely difficult to do so because either they are gone or hidden underneath the sand. However, a recent analysis of 6 ancient burial sites may have shed some light. They have uncovered proof that people who lived before the Egyptians, domesticated cattle and goats, buried the demise in complicated tombs, and built megalithic structures. From the skeletons and artifacts discovered, it can be said that there was an entire civilization living before the pharaohs. The only unknown thing is their identity, where they come from, and their knowledge about new technologies. Ancient Olympic champion. Kyniska of Sparta was the first woman to participate in Olympics in 396 BC. This is in contrast to the major news source claiming that the first Olympic Games to allow females was in 1990, in Paris, which is untrue. She was a Spartan princess, daughter of King Archidamus II and sister of King Agesilaus. As a royal Spartan, Kyniska had a stable where she could breed, raise, and train horses. The Spartan society encouraged both men and women to train in the areas of physical strength, so it was not surprising when the princess participated in Olympics. Kiniska was so tough that she competed in Tetherippon, an ancient triathlon involving chariot racing. She not only participated but also won twice in 396 BC and 392 BC.